The fire crackles merrily in the hearth, the scent of pine needles fills the air. Twinkling lights adorn a beautifully decorated tree, its branches heavy with ornaments. Children's laughter rings out as gifts are unwrapped, their faces alight with anticipation and joy. This is the magic of Christmas, a scene familiar to many, a time of year filled with warmth, family, and tradition. But beneath these cherished customs lies a rich and complex history, a story that stretches back centuries, intertwining pagan rituals with Christian celebrations and the relentless march of commercialism. This is the journey we are about to embark on, a fascinating exploration of how Christmas evolved from its ancient origins to its modern incarnation. We will delve into the pagan roots of this beloved holiday, tracing its transformation through the ages. We will uncover the influence of ancient winter solstice festivals and witness how early Christians adapted these traditions. And finally, we will confront the realities of Christmas in the modern world, a time when the true meaning of the season is often overshadowed by commercial pressures. Long before the advent of Christianity, ancient cultures across Europe celebrated the winter solstice, the shortest day of the year, and the symbolic victory of light over darkness. One such celebration was Yule, a festival observed by Germanic peoples. Yule logs were burned to honor Thor, the god of thunder, and homes were decorated with evergreen boughs, symbolizing life and rebirth during the darkest time of the year. Gift-giving was also a common practice, a way to ensure good fortune in the coming year. In ancient Rome, the festival of Saturnalia held sway, a week-long celebration in honor of Saturn, the god of agriculture. Beginning on December 17th, Saturnalia was a time for feasting, revelry, and the exchange of gifts. Homes were adorned with holly and mistletoe, and social restrictions were temporarily lifted, allowing even slaves to participate in the festivities. These ancient festivals, with their focus on light, greenery, gift-giving, and merriment, laid the groundwork for many of the traditions we associate with Christmas today. As Christianity spread throughout Europe, it encountered these deeply ingrained pagan traditions. Rather than attempting to abolish them outright, early Christians cleverly chose to absorb and adapt these customs, imbuing them with Christian symbolism and meaning. Thus, the celebration of the winter solstice, a time of rebirth and renewal, became intertwined with the celebration of the birth of Jesus, the light of the world. December 25th, already a significant date in the Roman calendar as the date of the winter solstice, was officially designated as the birthday of Jesus in the 4th century AD. This strategic decision allowed Christianity to seamlessly integrate with existing cultural practices, making the new faith more appealing to converts. Over time, pagan symbols like evergreen trees and holly wreaths were given Christian interpretations, the evergreen tree becoming a symbol of everlasting life, and holly representing the crown of thorns worn by Jesus. For centuries, Christmas remained a primarily religious holiday, a time for spiritual reflection and simple celebrations. Gifts, if exchanged at all, were often homemade and held sentimental value. However, the 19th century witnessed a significant shift in how Christmas was perceived and celebrated. The rise of industrialization and the emergence of a burgeoning middle class led to increased disposable income and a desire for new and exciting goods. Retailers, quick to capitalize on this trend, began promoting Christmas as a time for extravagant spending. This marked the beginning of the commercialization of Christmas, a trend that has only intensified in the modern era. Today, Christmas is a multi-billion-dollar industry, with retailers bombarding consumers with advertising months in advance. Shopping malls are transformed into winter wonderlands, and the pressure to buy the latest gadgets, toys, and apparel reaches a fever pitch. The true spirit of Christmas, a time for love, generosity, and togetherness, is often lost amidst the frenzy of consumerism. The relentless commercialization of Christmas has had a profound impact on families and individuals alike. The pressure to spend exorbitantly on gifts can lead to financial stress, with many going into debt to meet societal expectations. This financial burden can cast a shadow over the holiday season, creating anxiety and resentment instead of joy and cheer. Moreover, the emphasis on material possessions can overshadow the true meaning of Christmas. Children bombarded with advertising that equates happiness with having the latest toys may develop a sense of entitlement and a distorted view of the holiday's true spirit. the focus shifts from spending quality time with loved ones to acquiring the most coveted items on their wish lists. This materialistic mindset can have long-term consequences, fostering a sense of dissatisfaction and a constant desire for more. Despite the pervasive influence of commercialism, it is still possible to reclaim the true spirit of Christmas. By making conscious choices and shifting our focus away from material possessions, we can rediscover the joy of giving, the importance of togetherness, and the magic of creating lasting memories. One way to achieve this is by emphasizing quality time over expensive gifts. Instead of showering loved ones with presents they may not need or truly appreciate, plan meaningful activities that foster connection and create shared experiences. Consider a festive movie night, a day trip to a winter wonderland, or simply gathering around the table for a delicious homemade meal. Another powerful way to reclaim the spirit of Christmas is by embracing the tradition of homemade gifts. A handmade scarf, a batch of freshly baked cookies, or a heartfelt letter expressing your love and appreciation hold far more meaning than any store-bought item. Not only do homemade gifts demonstrate genuine thoughtfulness, but they also allow you to express your creativity and personalize your gifts in a way that mass-produced items never can. The true spirit of Christmas lies not in the abundance of presents under the tree, but in the love we share, the generosity we extend, and the precious time we spend with those who matter most. It is a time to reflect on our blessings, to reach out to those in need, and to spread joy and kindness wherever we go. By choosing to prioritize these timeless values, we can create a Christmas that is both meaningful and memorable, a celebration that nourishes the soul and strengthens the bonds of family and friendship. As the lights twinkle and the carols play, let us remember the true essence of this magical holiday. Let us embrace the spirit of giving, not just of material possessions, but of our time, our love, and our compassion. For in the end, these are the gifts that truly matter, the gifts that will endure long after the last of the wrapping paper has been discarded. Let this Christmas be a time for reconnecting with what is truly important, the love, laughter, and togetherness that make this season so special.